Okay, hello guys. Welcome. This might be the last video I'll post for the year because I'm not a content creator. Neither am I a mentor. Yes, and I'm just sharing my personal experience. And fortunately for me, this year I've come across trying to improve my trading overall, and I discovered the actual thing that happens in the market, which is like the actual order book, to read the tape, to read buys and sells, to see it in real time and how it correlates, and to use professional grade tools, not just drawing supply and demand or support and resistance, hoping that it will work. Sometimes some supports and resistance fail because the orders that were there before were pulled out. But looking at the candle, plain candle, you cannot see that okay, there was orders that were put in the market and they've been removed. You understand? You only just see the candle and you hope that okay, the people that still bought at this place will still buy again. Most times it's not the case. Even moving average, using moving average, yes, it works very well. For me, I use the 200 EMA. I like using the 200 EMA, it's my favorite EMA. But most times it doesn't hold. Why? Because of most times those dynamic supports, the orders that were there supporting price at that point in time might have been removed. Yes, and then sentiment shifts, market sentiment shifts, either people going long or short, and big companies, all these big institutions hedging their positions because the futures now is the real market. You're trading the contracts. It's just that in this part of the world, we trade the contracts for the difference in price. Yes, and but the actual market makers and everything, they hedge their positions, and the um businesses and industries behind all these factories, corn, natural gas, oil, even the ones minting gold and manufacturing gold, everything. Most times they hedge their positions, you understand, in the real market. So actually, this was I want to show a review of the trade I was able to catch in Bitcoin. My ExoChart has been misbehaving, so I used the web version. Yes, and yes, this is the volume profile footprint. You understand? But now I don't use the footprint, I don't use the numbers, I just use the volume profile. You understand? And this is the point of control, the place most trades happened, then the value area high, value area low. So over the course of a while, I think I just loaded this freshly, but I loaded it for a whole month. I saw that this zone was resistance, but I missed it. I missed getting taking this market, and I didn't even want to be in a rush to take this market down. So what I just did was I just set my pending order around here 93,500, because this was the single print, this was the tail of this thing, the value area high. Since I'm a swing trader, I don't really need to stress myself too much. I set it here, put my stop loss way above. My stop loss was around 96, I mean 97. Yes, my stop loss is around 96, 97 thereabouts. And after how many days? After 4 days. On the fifth day, it held. It visited that place. Although it went with the tail exactly, and at the tail was the point of control, and this was the value area high, and this was the value area low. And I just even opened my MC5 now to see that okay, the trade is even in profit, because I totally forgot about the. I was actually looking at Solana. I was looking at Solana, and I remembered, oh, I had a trade at so and so key level because of this place. So as a swing trader, this tool is very helpful. Although most people I've seen using this tool are day traders, but as a swing trader, you can see the orders here, because here price shifted. Look at this other indicator. These are actually indicators that work, not the ones that don't just work. You understand? Or the ones that reprint. These things don't reprint. Now over at this price level, 500,000 plus. This was how much that was traded for this particular candle. For this particular candle, this is 9.4 million. So here sellers were in control, sellers here, buyers here. This is bid the ask and bid. I be bid ask. This is the yes, this is the um ask and this is the bid. You understand? So sellers were in control here, like aggressively. Aggressive sellers. They were in control here, even though this candle went up. So I was really looking to short this position. You understand? Towards this other level, this other point of control area here at 85. You understand? Because looking at my other footprint chart, there is a lot whole there's like a bulk of orders and liquidations that have been happening here around this particular zone. But ExoCharts, for some reason, my system is a low quality one. Hopefully I'll upgrade it next year so I can be giving better videos. It had to freeze, so I had to just use this web version of ExoCharts. So footprint is really key for me. My advice, if you just want to learn how to trade, once you have learned what is trading, what is buy and sell, how to set all those orders on your MT5, how to navigate it, you learn how to look at trading view and read the data of trading view. Then you learn your support and resistance, breakout strategy, ICT, whatever you want to do. But when you learn it, just come jejely, carry yourself, save your money. While you're still trading demo, save your money. Just look at volume profile, look at VWAP. You understand? Learn how to read imbalances. Because here there was sort of kind of like an imbalance. Who's calling me now? There was sort of like an imbalance, you understand, around this particular level. And I was like, I should take this. But I didn't want to go in a hurry because even the next day it came at this previous point of control. I just like left my order there. I said, no, there's no point bringing it down because it will make me have a wider stop loss. Make me have a wider stop loss. Make me have a wider stop loss. So what I just did was I just put my order here. I just left it, and voila! Even as today was FOMC, I knew maybe that was what caused this spike yesterday because people were looking for value to trade the FOMC. And look at the charts here. Let me open the chart on TradingView. Like I was, this was this around this point was the previous volume profile. You understand? But from what I'm seeing, Bitcoin might still go down to this 88 level. So I'm around 88 level. I'm looking to take profits. You understand? Before maybe it might pull up again to next year's high. Most of all these trades here, I missed them because I wasn't even looking at the volume profile. But looking at the volume profile and the order flow, man, you see so much opportunities right from this liquidation. I still remember this liquidation like yesterday. This liquidation gave many people a lot of money. So people are complaining that okay, yes, so manipulated. But right around here, when I looked at the footprint charts, people offloaded their positions. Many people offloaded their positions. 3 days spiral. This was 1 day, 2 days, third day, then the Friday, best thing happened. So if I was looking at the volume profile and looking at the footprint chart for those 3 days as this price was going down, I was seeing that people were offloading their positions. That now it will likely dump because there is thin liquidity around here now. There's thin liquidity around here. And look at the swings. The swings are very, very crazy. But on my funded account, I managed to catch this one. Although yes, I've been struggling with the account because of me not being consistent, and most times my PC failing me. Most times my PC will just freeze, that kind of thing. So I'm thinking of getting, you say, 2-core processor PC. So by next year, I'm thinking of getting a 7-core or a 9-core PC. You understand? Because I will tell you for free, most of these apps and softwares function very, very well on Windows PC. You understand? More than Macs. You understand? and me, I don't really understand Apple ecosystem. So this is a whole ton of buying and selling that is happening. But look at, I'm targeting around this level because the first target was this, but this is too far out. Yes, and Bitcoin might not reach 84,000 again. Yes, and if he just manages to clear this 40 million here and comes down to this place, maybe clears this one a bit, I'm good. I'm closing this trade. Closing this trade. So this was my analysis. This one is just my analysis. But the ideal place for me to close this trade is here. Closing it here, 1 to 3, is giving me about 200. Yeah, I think 1 to 3 is giving me about $200 risk, and I'm risking I think 80 something, so it's 3 point something roughly about that. But once it gets to here, I'm good with the profit. I'm closing. I'm closing the profit because from this now, it has to just come down to any of this point of control, this previous point of control here. Once it gets to this previous point of control, it's a very, very, very good time to close. It's a very, very good time to close. So I'm targeting 85. 85. Yes. It's 584. 85, 84. Once it gets to 85, it's good for me. Yes, and which is this 85. Once it gets to here, it's good for me. But even if it clears 87, I'll move my stop loss to break even. Yes, and that's what I want to do on this stage. So happy New Year in advance and Merry Christmas in advance. Hopefully next year I'll be more serious with all these things. I'll have better equipment. Yes, and I'll have access to basically yes, because I have all the software I need now. So I think I just need a better PC. Yes, and by the time I get the payouts, I'll be able to do that. So I'm really looking forward to next year with optimism. Yes, and S&P showed me shaky. S&P showed me shaky because I actually didn't have Bookmap subscription. There's a software. It's called Bookmap. Look at it. Bookmap. You use it to see live buy and sell orders on the book. You know when to buy. You know when to sell. You know when people are stacking orders or when people are pulling their orders out of the market. So it's a very, 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 very good tool. It's a very, very good tool. So if you come across this my video, just take a look at all these things. All these things are on YouTube. Just take out the time to learn it. It's going to cost you data. Yes, and also yes, I'm going to be posting my my templates, my chart templates for ExoCharts and ATAS. I use ATAS. ATAS is also good. It's free, so you can have all what you want because most of all these softwares here are for footprints charts. Yes, I use them to look at footprints. Motivewave is expensive. It's on the high side. It needs a subscription. But I think ATS is affordable because they give you access to crypto. And with crypto, you can at least trade crypto, make money, and then get a paid plan. You understand? So ATS and ExoCharts. The ExoCharts now, I don't know, it's messing up with my system, but this is it right here down on the bottom of my screen. ExoCharts. So that is that. ExoCharts, Bookmap, and ATS. So look at this. This is for the ExoCharts templates, Orderflow 1 and Orderflow 2. And also this is for the ATS. The ATS own has volume profile and VWAP. The one made by me. The other template is the Delta and footprint charts. Then there's another one, the SMC footprint. Most times I use SMC footprints, but if I just want to just have a plain look at the market, I use the Delta one and just the volume profile. And for reference, let me show you what the footprint chart looks like on ATS. Understand? I use mostly volume because volume is driving price. Understand? Whether buyers or sellers are more. If there is no volume, price is not going anywhere. So most times I combine the ask and the bid ask, or the yeah. And most times some people call it bid ask, some people call it ask and bid. So I combine the bid ask data and then the volume data. I look at it. Once I look at it, I then get an understanding of what I need to do. I'm trying to show a picture now. My system is slow. That's what I'm facing. That's one of the challenges I'm facing. I also try Sierra Chat, but Sierra Chat is very, very, very technical. You understand? So there's a lot of technicality behind Sierra Chats. Even Ninja Trader is good. Ninja Trader is good. One Store also good, but I think these ones are advanced. You understand? And Ninja Trader needs its own indicator pack that you need to buy or outsource from somebody who trades these markets. So even self for my pictures, even open self is even very, very difficult. Sometimes it just pains me that I don't even have enough money. But I believe that that will change by next year. Yes, and so in the coming months, January, February, I'll get better systems and I'll make better trades and better decisions. And now my confidence will go from like 60%, 70% to almost 95% because the stop loss that you'll be setting is very, very tight. Once you're using order flow, one thing I can tell you for free is that your stop loss won't just hit. Yes, this is the what do you call it? This is the footprint chart. This now is, I'm biting this a bit. This now was crude oil. There was a trade that was in crude oil. I think I made about 100 and something, yeah, 100 and something dollars on that. So this was the trade. I was just following it up. This is the um, ask, you understand, and this is the bid, you understand, but it's called bid ask. eh. And then this was the point of control, and then this is the volume involved, this volume, and this is the depth of market. So if you come across this video, just most of all these things I've said here now, search on it on YouTube. You see very, very good videos. You understand? You see very, very good videos explaining everything, breaking it down bit by bit so you understand what the DOM is and understand what a footprint chart is. So this is for ATAS. This is a template I've used for 8 years. Let me see if I can show you my this one now is my ExoCharts footprints, but this is a bid ask. Understand? I don't use this more often. This is a 15 minutes, but it's for timing more precise entries. More precise entries. And then this is the main one I use. This right here now is the very, very main one I use. This now shows all these now shows liquidations. I understand, and these are imbalances. So, and this is the view app. So once you learn about all these things, trading will become a whole lot more easier. Trading will become a lot more easier and interesting. You understand? Trading will be a lot more easier and interesting. So yeah, that is that for now. I have some other screenshots, but I don't think I can contain them here. So see you guys next year. So my advice, you guys should just invest in quality knowledge, yes, than just looking at blind candles. Just looking at plain candles, you understand what the candle is saying. Like yes, mess with me this year because I was just looking at mostly candles. I wasn't even seeing the footprints of ES, so I didn't even understand what was going on. It was when I started looking at the volume profile, I saw that okay, this move self was a daily move. It moved to a daily support, and I was able to see it clearly on SPY, the index, the underlying index, which is for the ETF. It's like a ETF that trades S&P. That was where I was able to see that okay, no, I should have entered from here. Look at it, clean bounce, very clean bounce. But with order flow, you can be able to see the shift in price and react on time. Because by the time I even saw this move from here down to here on ES, it was late. I even bought here feeling that these points will hold because of the orders here were small. But eventually, you see that the orders now were loaded here and overwhelmed. But if I was using footprint chart, I would have seen the orders here and know that, okay, no, this place will break and this other place will hold. And then I will now hunt for it on the S&P. So there's a lot to learn. And even if I was even afraid of trading the trend into the current market. And look, it's even about to have another sell-off. So by December, January, we'll see another sell-off bounce around here. Then we'll now take a buy up again. So what I'll just be doing for years, I'll just be looking at the ES chart and look at the price already overwhelming it. So I'm looking at here again to take any other opportunity to sell. Understand? Or I'll wait until it starts moving as it's supposed to move. Because right now I'm not using footprint, I'm not using Orderflow on ES. Yes, but I was able to see the one for crude oil. Let me show you crude oil. Yes, I was able to see the move. I saw the move around here, 60 around here. I saw the move around this region. This was where I took the sell. I took it around here down to this point and I just closed off. Look at it. I took it from here to here because I was watching the footprint in real time. So immediately it got to this place and started reversing. On this reversal here, I just closed out because I wanted to wait to take it here. But on this reversal, I just closed out. Yes, and that is just that. All these positions, everything is more transparent when you're looking at the order flow and you're looking at the data. Yes, and this is Solana that I was looking at. Let me take you to Solana. Yes, so this is Solana I was looking at. So immediately Solana footprint, because Bitcoin and Solana moves together. Yes, and so immediately it moved.